Salut à tous, c'est l'heure du mag. Aujourd'hui, je suis avec Kiko et André et Bruno, notre spécialiste métal, pour recevoir un des groupes les plus en vogue actuellement sur la scène métal. Ils viennent d'Amérique du Sud, ils viennent du Brésil principalement, c'est Angra. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
Bonjour.
to France.
Hello.
Ok.
Ça va?
Générique. Voilà, de retour sur le plateau du mag avec les deux des membres de Angra. So, you are here to defend and to present a new album called Holy Land. And what I think about this album is the cover, the sleeve is very important because there's a geographic part of somewhere. And is it a demonstration in a way of Brazil? You want to show to the international public that Brazil can rock and can play good music?
Yeah, somehow that's more or less the intention of not only the cover but all the concept of the album. Because we're talking about Brazil, we're talking about our culture, our tradition, and of course we added to our music a lot of Brazilian and Latin elements. That reflects also on the cover of the album because it's, as we're talking about ancient times as well, the discovery times of America, of South America, this cover of the album is actually a navigation map of the 16th century. So the main subject, of course, you have the Brazilian part on the map being showed, but then you can unfold the map and it's a Mundi map, you know. You have France there as well, no problem.
Thank you very much. Alors Bruno, toi en fait, ce que tu m'as dit en fait tu aimes beaucoup cet album pour plusieurs choses. D'abord parce que pour toi ce n'est pas du métal au sens classique du terme, c'est-à-dire qu'ils ont incorporé pas mal d'éléments justement assez world dans leur musique. Et tu défendais, ils se défendaient, ils me disaient vraiment méchamment non, ce n'est pas du rock basique brésilien comme Sepultura qui avait voulu nous la jouer un petit peu roots en incluant seulement un petit élément. Eux ont vraiment inclus des éléments world.
Non mais on peut pas comparer en fait. Beaucoup de gens comparent le Sepultura et le Angra, ça n'a rien à voir. Sepultura ils sont allés dans la jungle amazonienne, enregistrer des percussions, ça n'a rien à voir. L'album de Angra, donc c'est plein de percussions brésiliennes, plein d'arrangements afro et aussi des instrumentations classiques. Donc on va leur demander un petit peu comment ils forment tout ce cocktail sur leur musique. How do you put all these elements in your music? I mean, there are Brazilian stuff, of course, but also classical arrangements, which are really important.
How we do it?
Yeah, because it's very difficult to mix all these elements together with metal.
Yeah, but the
influence.
classical music, has something to do with heavy metal, and we just try to put the Brazilian part on it. That for us was quite natural to do it. I think so. So was not that difficult.
Many people in the past did mix classical music to heavy metal music or to rock music, So there was something really new. But I think that nobody did before mixing real Latin music, Brazilian kind of music, to rock music because normally what people think about the Latin music is that it's not heavy enough, something not powerful enough. It's just something very light, very dancey. But we try to find on the Latin music the right elements for mixing with our music, and we believe the result is very, very good. So we are very happy to bring up something fresh to the rock music and something that we really like to play as musicians.
Alors, il parle de jouer, je pense que on a une petite surprise en fait. C'est une chanson qui s'appelle.
On va regarder un petit morceau qui s'appelle Time, qui était sur le premier album Angel's Cry, dans une interprétation un peu spéciale. On vous en dit pas plus. Time, c'est parti.
3, 1. illusion love. So much leaves behind. There's so much more we gotta give. Life makes us feel the time we cannot hold. Time makes us live a tale already told. Time makes us heal a feeling inside, a feeling that lies in our hearts that we stole away. Life makes us feel the time we cannot hold. Time makes us live a tale already told. Time makes us heal a feeling inside, a feeling that lies in our hearts that we stole away. To the devil of nothing, just do it all. Just do it all now. With what we did, do what's needed to wait. Did it.
Retour sur le plateau du mag avec En Gras, je vous montre l'album Holy Land. Ça c'est une version collector que vous ne trouverez pas dans le commerce, mais c'est les mêmes titres, c'est Holy Land, donc il y a 10 titres avec un mélange, donc, comme on en parlait tout à l'heure, de métal, d'influence classique et brésilienne. Pour cet album, les membres d'En Gras ont fait appel à des gens extérieurs au groupe. For this album you had lots of guests, members of the band also, but also the samba school from Sao Paulo, I think. So how did you invite all these people to play your music?
Was two percussionists? No. Three? Okay. Yeah, one for the berimbau. And Ricardo, our drummer, he produced it for this
Also,
drums part. We recorded in Brazil, in a studio in Brazil.
there was a guy playing flutes. There was another guy playing the strings. There was a real choir. singing the choir parts of the record. So what else?
That's all.
These are the guest musicians. There
The
was a
choir,
guy.
he took part on the choir once.
Surtout ne pas oublier quelqu'un. I said just forget nobody because they may watch the TV.
That's right.
And if you don't talk about them,
Maybe they don't speak French.
really.
I mean, there was a guy from Australia actually that played a very weird instrument called
Aborigine.
didgeridoo, yeah. And that's very nice because we used it on a song called The Shaman, which is talking about healing rite for Indian tribe. So in Brazil they have the same kind of
Yeah,
instrument.
it's very similar to the Brazilian India as
So it
well.
was a very, very nice that this guy could record the instrument for us.
Alors, ce qu'on peut dire, c'est que la critique est assez unanime sur cet album, sur Holy Land. C'est que sur toute la scène métal, la presse française, enfin ce que j'en sais, en France, notamment en Belgique, ils sont assez unanimes. L'album d'Angra est un très bon album. Donc, est-ce que, just saying the critics were really good with you with this nice shot. Everybody were very happy to have your record and they were waiting about this record. So, how do you manage to recreate on stage the ambience, the climatic ambience that you have on the record? Est-ce que c'est pas trop... Comment ils vont faire justement pour peut-être orchestrer les chansons sur scène? Parce qu'il y a énormément d'arrangements, d'ambiance qui font en fait le disque. Parce qu'il faut être clair, l'album est vraiment fait d'ambiance.
Yeah, we are thinking about it now, we are rehearsing the new concert. So we're gonna use a lot of keyboards, of course, samples for all these orchestral parts. And for the percussion, we are thinking we're gonna play, somehow, in the concert. We're gonna have a small set of percussion on stage, and like when he's not singing, he can go there and play a little bit. Or Ricardo, the drummer, can, play the drums and a little bit of percussion.
But the thing is, the concert must not be only, the band there on stage playing. Because this album is a concept album, so there's a very big atmosphere from behind. So we would like to recreate somehow live, visual-wise, all this atmosphere which Holy Land is bringing.
It's nice. Thanks to just, I'd like to know if you think that the critics are really good with you, do you think that you can move away maybe from Brazil to live to another place?
No, please.
No.
Donc, ce qu'on va demander aux membres d'Angra, c'est comment ils font pour aller enregistrer en Allemagne, puisqu'ils vivent au Brésil, c'est un climat, une ambiance particulière. Et pour les deux albums qu'ils ont fait, donc Angel's Cry et Holy Land, ils sont allés à Hanovre. How do you manage to record in Germany, in a place so different of Brazil, with good producers, of course?
Of course. Technical-wise, it was very nice to record in Germany because they got nice studios and nice production and everything. They got a know-how of recording. But for us, it was quite hard on the other point because as long as we were doing a kind of Brazilian-influenced album and we were in Germany for 6 months, it was very difficult in our minds to recreate the Brazilian feeling, So we had to, between the recordings, we had to listen to a lot of Brazilian music and look to some pictures and things like that in order to reborn in us the Brazilian kind of feeling, And I think it would be easier if you wouldn't have recorded it in Brazil, but anyway, we tried to do it in Germany.
C'est plutôt réussi quand même. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On se regarde un deuxième extrait, ce serait pas
On
mal.
va regarder cette fois un titre qui est sur l'album Holy Land que je remontre. Le titre s'appelle Make Believe et c'est toujours une version spéciale. Regardez.
circumstances, beat up the shades of make-believe. There's no sorrow in your eyes, can't you see? We can never get back to the start. Minutes waiting, life's been wasted. We don't wanna die some other day. Another day. Hear the whispers of your home. The answer wasn't told. No, don't love seeing me cry. The end I left behind. Make believe there's a sorrow in your eyes. Can't you see? We can never get back to the start. Minutes waiting, life's been wasted, and I've tried. Maybe you deny what's a peace to the future of our lives. Bring to me something else than a broken heart. I won't wait you. My life is wasted. My life some other day.
Et voilà, de retour sur le plateau du mag, toujours avec Angra. Alors, we don't know much about Brazil. No, we don't know many musicians, no many festivals. So, can you tell us more about what happened really in Rio, in such big, maybe in Sao Paulo? What happened? Do you have lots of festivals that are interesting? What happened maybe to the past 2 years? Je leur demandais exactement ce qui se passait à Rio parce qu'on ne connaît pas énormément de choses du Brésil, notamment au niveau de la musique. Donc, est-ce qu'il y a des gros festivals? Il y a pas mal de choses qui sont organisées ces derniers temps.
We have different kinds of music going on in Brazil. We have the domestic scene, which is more samba-like, and we have also the rock music, very powerful over there. Some of the rock bands, they sing in Portuguese, and these bands are very famous only in Brazil because they sing in Portuguese. And other bands are like the international bands that used to play in Brazil very often. So the first big festival we had there was the Rock in Rio festival in 1985, and like dozens of bands were there playing, and
ACDC, also Osbourne.
Iron Maiden,
Queen.
White Snake, Scorpions, Queen, ACDC, all these guys. So it was a great festival, definitely. And after that, they did the Rock in Rio #2 with bands like Queensryche, like Guns N' Roses,
Judas Priest.
Judas was
Was the
great.
best concert.
Yeah. And after that, every year we have the Hollywood Rock Festival in the summertime, which is something not really into heavy metal music. You know, bands like Pearl Jam or like Nirvana was there playing in this festival, and Rolling Stones was the last one in the Hollywood Rock Festival. So And from 3 years now on, we have the Monsters of Rock Festival in São Paulo. We played on the first edition of Monsters of Rock.
The first band.
First band, yeah.
From Brazil.
Yeah, we had
Internationally well-known.
four bands from Brazil at that
And
time,
four-
and 4 international.
Yeah.
Kiss,
Suicidal Tendencies.
Black Sabbath, and Slayer. So it was a great experience because we played in front of 50,000 people, you know. And
In a
wow,
stadium.
there was in the football stadium. It was really exciting.
Que des grands noms en fait.
Que des grands noms. Alors au
Bah,
Brésil, les grands noms de la musique se sont fait un peu rares jusqu'au début des années 80. Il n'y avait pas beaucoup de concerts. Et parmi les groupes qui ont joué au Brésil, il y a Queen, qui est une grosse influence pour une grosse adoration pour Angra, on peut dire.
Yeah, we had on the 80s bands like Van Halen played there, like
Queen.
Queen.
Frank Sinatra.
So Kiss was very
Kiss.
big.
Qui
thing.
ont donné leur
Yeah.
dernier show maquillé
82, I think.
That's right.
en 82 à Rio devant 200 000 personnes. Et c'était
Yeah.
pas le dernier en fait, mais ça c'est pour plus tard.
But Queen was played in Brazil 2 times. One was 1981, if I'm not wrong.
What was the cruise of the night?
No, Queen.
Ah, Queen.
Yes.
Okay.
And the other one was in Rock in
Rock in
Rio.
Rio.
too.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I was there. And,
Donc en fait, Queen, c'est vraiment donc une influence principale dans votre musique. Queen is major influence, so we can see maybe it's one of your choice. You have just to see Queen, a Queen video called.
we would say that Queen is the only band that really everybody in our band likes, you know, together. All the others we fight a lot because somebody likes one band, another one likes the other one, you know. Sometimes we.
Mais Queen vous réunit.
But
Queen is joining
Queen,
you.
Yeah.
nobody can say anything about.
If you want to announce the video, we're gonna see.
Nice video. Show must go on. We're going to see.
Show Must Go On de Queen, c'est parti. On va remontrer l'album d'Angrax. Je peux mettre mes doigts sur le nom du groupe, voilà. Ça s'appelle Holy Land, donc 10 titres magnifiques. Si vous aimez le métal, la musique classique, la musique brésilienne, tout en même temps, c'est sur l'album d'Angra. On va les remercier d'être venus nous voir.
Kiko Angra, thank you very much.
Merci
Merci
very
beaucoup.
much.
Hope to see you soon, maybe on stage soon to play.
Sure. Whole land tour.
We're gonna be here
Pretty
pretty
soon.
soon.
Yeah.
Et la tournée Holy Land à l'automne.
À la
Voilà.
prochaine.
Ok, bah le mag d'Angra c'est terminé et puis bah je ne sais pas après ce qu'il y a, mais enfin ne zappez pas rester sur MCM. Allez, ciao.